Virginia Tech, the home of the Hokies, and don't forget, my son, it's time for Enter Sandman. We've reached a defining point in the season. We gate in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He'll bring it out. It's Heath. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Hokies offense will have the football first. The man who will run the offense is Ethan Grugmeyer. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? To the ground to try to move the chains. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. Running through contact. And there he goes. Touchdown, Clemson. The hidden yardage to make plays. Special teams coming through. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Keith. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. On the ground, it's Overton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Hokies want to move quickly. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. The run inside. It's Overton. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Tigers offense will now get its first chance with the football. We get a look at the guy the quarterback will be looking for, T.J. Moore. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball game.
Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Reynolds. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, I know it took their defense a second to get the ball back for the O after that last drive, but now their offense is kind of doing the same thing. They're now playing people. Really good job there on 3rd down, handing it off, understanding where the first down marker is, everybody executing, and now you got an opportunity to keep this thing going. And you're thinking pay dirt, you're thinking touchdown here.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Quickly to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead as we get a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To throw, it's Reynolds. He's got him. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Stopped short of the first down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game.
And I know he tucked that thing, and he got some good yards, but as a defense, that's exactly why you're so thankful to be in third and long. You're backed up. You're taking away the passing game. No explosive plays. He takes off and run.
Might have a chance. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Reynolds. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the...
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one. The Hokies in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. They'll go to the counter. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility now.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was finesse. They've been a finesse offense, more about tempo and body blows than it is about, being physical up front. But if this unit does get that physicality and get that ground game and a good offensive line, I think that's when you see the best of the Clemson Tigers.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play-action fake. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Makes a deep grab. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Dropping back, it's Reynolds. Using the quick game. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
Tell you what, when you see a tight end come that open, a lot of times it had something to do with the wide receivers running down the middle of the field, stretching those safeties, and he just slips out and kind of gets lost, and the tight end was wide open on the outer part of the field.
He's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Green.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Stepping to the right. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Back to throw, it's Reynolds. Here's the pressure, and the ball's free in the backfield. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
They call third down money down for a reason. Like second down, they get the sack, put them in a situation where it's a known passing situation. And how about this offense, man? They're trying to throw the football down the field, but this guy doesn't panic. He doesn't flinch. Does a nice job. Nobody covered. Doesn't force the football. And even better, takes off, scrambles, and gets the big first down for this offense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
It'll be third and long. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got some room to run. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
Well, it's third and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with a look at LSU taking on the West Virginia Mountaineers. And it's LSU on top right now as they look to move to 6-2. We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly from this group, and yet here they are, very much in the mix in their lead. Back now to your game in Blacksburg. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
And the Hokies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Clemson's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they have got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Guys?
Okay, Holly. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Davidson. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Back to throw, it's Reynolds. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Clemson will send the punt team out. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Looking to throw on first down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Hokies line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Trying play action. Grabbed on the right side, that's Wesco. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to throw, it's Reynolds. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Hey, just a great job by the defense. First down, the whole menu's open to the offense. They try to slip in the screen pass. They see it right away. Get him on the ground for no gain.
Fine. Here's a little room there. Got enough for the first. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So now it's second and long. Offense changing the play. Off the play fake. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Here's a heat. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. That fourth down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Reynolds. Under fire, and down he goes.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball. come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Overton. Turning it on. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Green. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. The run inside. It's Hawkins. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarter.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Blows loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw it again. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed over the middle. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Scoops it up, still a live ball. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Makes the grab in their space. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback.
Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has...
There he goes! Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hokies!
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Reynolds. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Punts it out of the air. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Working the middle. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You don't see bat downs all the time. A lot of times guys break on the football, the defensive backs, and then trying to catch it and make a play. I like he knew where he was. He's in the end zone, not trying to give up points. Does a great job breaking on the football and swatting it to the ground.
Under fire. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Reynolds. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He's at the 50. At the 30. He's at the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it! Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a 1-possession game.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Davidson. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one.
The handoff to Johnson. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Kick is in the air. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This defense right now is not only fighting an offense with a lot of confidence, but they're fighting against momentum too. Remember, they had a big lead earlier in this game. Now it's been reduced to just one possession, so they've got to make some big plays here on pass defense. They've got to be able to cover.
Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late.
A really good job by the wide receiver understanding. I don't have timeouts. A few extra yards are not going to help my offense, but stepping out of bounds, stopping the clock, getting the first down.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Wait till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.